Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mirwani and now we will be seeing the sums of marginal costing. Right? Let's see this. I'm seeing illustration 8 on page 155. First thing that you do is you make this table. Right. Now, they said that from the following data, calculate the BEP. Selling price per unit is given to you as 20. Variable cost is given to you as 15 and fixed overheads are given to you as 20,000. Why did I write fixed overheads in the total cost column? Because they haven't said it is per unit. Now very simple, 20 minus 15 will give you 5, right? Irrespective of whatever they ask you, first thing that you have to find out is PV. C upon S into 100, so that's 5 upon 20 into 100, which is going to be 25%. Second thing, always find out BEP. BEP is F upon PV, so that's 20,000 upon 25%, which is nothing but 80,000 rupees, right? Now let's see what have they asked you. They've said that if the sales are 20% above BEP, they are saying that required sales is 20% above BEP. That means it is equal to BEP plus 20%. So BEP is 80,000 plus 20% of 80,000. 20% of 80,000 will be 16,000, so this will work out to 96,000. Right? So my sales are 96,000. Sales are 96,000. Right? Once you come to know the sales, then you can find out, guys, then you can find out the units. Units are given by the formula TC upon CPU. 96,000 divided by 20. So this is going to be 4,800. Units are 4,800. Guys, now units are 4,800. Right? So in that case, 48, 68, 72. 4,800 units into CPU gives you TC. Units into CPU gives you TC. 72,000, 24,000, subtracted. I just subtracted the two, 4,000. So the profit is going to be 4,000. Right? This is what they are asking in the sum. This finishes the sum. Next. Illustration 9, page 156. Always make the table first. S minus V gives you C minus F gives you P. CPU TC units. Let's see this. They've said that find the contribution and BEP if the budgeted output is 80,000 units. Units are given to you as 80,000. Fixed cost is given to you as 4 lakhs. Right? Selling price per unit is given to you as 20. Variable cost per unit is given to you as 10. Very simple. 20 minus 10, sales minus variable cost will give you contribution. Fine. Now, first thing that you do is you find out PV. PV is C upon S into 100. So PV is going to be 10 upon 20 into 100. So PV is going to be 50%. Next, you find out BEP. BEP is F upon PV. F is 4 lakhs. Divided by PV. PV is 50%. Remember, you have to divide by 50%. Guys, when you are doing this on the calci, press 4 lakhs, get 4 lakhs, press the divide key, press 50 and then press percentage. Do not press equal to, press the percentage sign. This will give you 8 lakhs. Fine. Now there's another part of the question. They are saying that find out the margin of safety if the profit is 40%. Profit is 40,000 and PV is 40%. Very simple. Margin of safety is P upon PV. So margin of safety is going to be equal to 40,000 upon 40%, right? So this is going to be 81 lakh. This finishes the sum. Next, let's move on to the next sum, guys. Illustration 10, page 156. First, let's make the table S, B, C, F, P. CPU, TC, units. Now, they say that find from the following data the break-even point, number of units that should be sold to earn a profit of 1,60,000 if the selling price per unit is 20, variable. Now, in this particular sum, they have given you two variable costs. They have given you variable manufacturing and variable selling. Since two variable costs are given to you, you will have to add both of them. When multiple variable costs are given to you, you have to add both of them. So 11 plus 3, 14. Variable cost will be 14. Similarly, they have given you two fixed costs. They have given you fixed factory overheads and fixed selling overheads. You will have to add both of them to get the fixed cost. So 7 lakh 92,000. Right? Contribution is going to be 6. Irrespective of whatever they ask you in the sum, first thing that you have to do is find out PV. C upon S into 100. So that's 6 upon 20 into 100. That's 30%. Next, find out BEP. F upon PV. Right? So this is going to be 7,92,000 divided by 30%. Right? So 7,92,000 divided by 30% is going to be 26,40,000. So you found out the BEP. Now this is BEP in terms of rupees. They have also asked you to find out BEP in terms of units. How do I find out BEP in terms of units? BEP in terms of units is BEP in terms of rupees divided by selling price per unit. So this is 26,40,000 divided by 20. 132,000. 1,32,000 units is your BEP in terms of units. Next, they have also given you that the required profit is 1,60,000. You will use the formula required sales is nothing but F plus required profit upon PV. F is 7,92,000 plus required profit 1,60,000 divided by PV, 30%. Right? Now when you add this and solve this, you will get this in terms, someone will have to do this. This is going to be 3 zeros as it is, 295,789 divided by 30%. 314,000, 31,40,000. I presume this should be 31,40,000. Just check the addition. 7,92,000 plus 1,60,000. 7,92,000 plus 1,60,000 is 9,52,000. Someone please check that. Divided by 30. 31,400.
31,733.
31,733 and 2 zeros because it's percentage. So this will be 31,73,300. Okay. Next, let's move on to the next sum, guys. Illustration 11, page 156. SVCFP minus CPU TC units. Let's see the sum. They've given you that sales is 1 lakh. Here they've directly given you the TC. They've directly given you the total cost. Profit is given to you as 10,000. Variable cost they've given you 70%. Now remember that when any figure is given to you in terms of percentage, you have to calculate that with respect to sales. Like here they've given you variable cost is 70%. It means 70% of sales. So 70% of sales will be 70,000. So this will be 30,000. This will be 20,000. This completes your table. Once your table is done, they have asked you to find out PV. C upon S into 100. 30,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100. 30%. Next, they have asked you to find out fixed cost. We have already found out. Fixed cost we already found out from the table is 20,000 rupees. Next, they have asked you to find out sales to earn a profit of 40,000. Required profit is given to you as 40,000. Required sales is F plus required profit upon PV. F 20,000 plus required profit 40,000 divided by PV 30%. This is 60,000 divided by 30%. 1,80,000. 2 lakhs. So required sales will be 2 lakh rupees. Fine. Next, let's move on to the next sum. Illustration 12, page 157. Let's make the table first. SVCFP. Right. They've given you S Limited furnishes the following information relating to half year. Fixed expenses are given to you as 50,000. Sales is given to you as 2 lakhs. And profit is given to you as 50,000. Now, since you are moving upwards, profit plus fixed cost will give you contribution. So this will be 1 lakh, right? 2 lakhs minus 1 lakh will give you your variable cost. Sales minus contribution will give you your variable cost. Okay, your table is ready. Okay, now for the first half of the year. Let's find out PV. PV is C upon S into 100. That's 1 lakh divided by 2 lakhs into 100. That's 50%. Next, BEP. BEP is F upon PV. F is 50,000 divided by 50% is going to be 1 lakh. They have asked you to find out the PV, BEP and MS. MS is P upon PV, that's 50,000 divided by 50%, which is going to be 1 lakh. So first half of the year is done. Next, they said during the second half of the year. CPU PC. This is first half. This is second half. Now, during the second half of the year, they are saying that the projected loss is 10,000 rupees. Loss means negative profit. You will write the figure in bracket, right? Now, I remember when we were doing the formulas, I told you there are two things that will not change. One, F will not change. Second, PV will not change, right? So here also between the first half and the second half, F has to remain the same. If F was 50,000 in the first half, F has to be 50,000 in the second half also. If this is negative 10,000 and this is 50,000, then contribution has to be 40,000. Because guys, see this, 40,000 minus 50,000 will give you negative 10,000. Let's see for the second half. For the second half. Here. Now, PV is C upon S into 100. People, PV does not change. We have already found out the PV to be 50%. So PV will remain the same. C, we just found out the contribution from the table to be 40,000 upon S into 100. So sales is going to be 40,000 into 100 divided by 50. Guys, what did I do? I took the S up and I brought 50 down, cross multiplication. So this is 1 ZAR, this is 2 ZAR. So S is going to be 80,000. So for the second half of the year, guys, sales is going to be 80,000. If sales is 80,000, then variable cost will be 40,000. Fine. So for the second half of the year, we have found out the sales and the variable cost. Okay. Next, they have also asked you to find out the BEP and MS for the whole year. Now, full year. CPU, PC. Now, first half plus second half will give you full year, guys. 2 lakhs plus 80,000 will give you the total sales for the whole year, 2,80,000. 1 lakh plus 40,000, 1 lakh 40,000, 1 lakh 40,000, 50,000 plus 50,000, 1 lakh, 50,000 minus 10,000, 40,000. So this is going to be my table for the whole year. They have asked you to find out BEP, third part of the question, for full year. BEP is F upon PV. Guys, remember PV does not change. F is 1 lakh divided by PV, 50%, which is going to be 2 lakhs. Next, MS is P upon PV. That's 40,000 divided by 50%, which is going to be 80,000. Right? This finishes the sum. We will stop here for the day. Thank you very much.